Hello there. So finally I am doing the okra soup. So that's the seafood that I'm gonna be using. I think it's snail and then the other one I can't remember, but it's a seafood. And then these are the fish that I bought. I'm gonna cut this and then I'm gonna fry it. And I'm gonna fry this one as well, the little ones that taste so good. I don't know the name. So these are the seasonings that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the Maggie Polo, my regular seasonings, the original salt free seasoning, and of course my favorite white pepper, and then my salt, black pepper, and then I think this should be my basil. Yeah, my basil, and then of course my favorite seasoning, a chicken broth seasoning. And over here I have my crab. I'm gonna clean it out. So what you do is this crab is so big, but that's what I like because it has more meat. So I'm gonna clean it out. It's already in the sink. I wish I could show you guys, but I guess I'm gonna have to make a special video for that, how I clean it up. But I'm gonna clean it out and then cut it in two and ready for my soup. And then the okra, I'm gonna use some frozen ones, and then this one is fresh okra. I'm gonna mix them all. Hopefully it's fit in my pot. And these are the peppers I'm gonna be using. I'm using some red onions and white onions as well. But this is just the prepping part that I'm doing. And I just wanted to add it to the video. So I just finished putting the seasoning. Now I'm gonna mix it together and let it steam. And I do the same for the fish, cut it and then season it and let it steam. So the crab is all cleaned out. It's really easy to do. I take all the sharp edges out. Shout out to Adeline that taught me to do this. Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm sick. Yeah, so I just finished cleaning it. What I normally do with my crab is I steam it and then I season it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Next, I am going to cut my okra. I have some of it that is frozen, but this one that is not frozen, all I do is basically I just cut the head part and then slice it. Bits by bits, I will show you guys. How the okra should be looking like. You take the head off and then you slice it bits like this. Okay, so I just put the pot on and I'm going to fry the fish. I'm gonna pour the oil. In the next video I promise I will do measurements. Bear with me until I get myself together and I give in exact measurements. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for it to warm up and then I'm gonna put the fish in. How the okra is usually on the oil, I could tell that the oil is ready. So I'm gonna take that out and then put the fish in. Some people will just, steam the fish, but I don't like steamed fish. I like baked fish, but I don't like steamed fish. So I'm just gonna try it. Looks like I can feed all of it at once. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just let it fry. I'm going to be using 3 big onions, 2 white ones and 1 red onions. And these are the peppers. I'm gonna cut these, and this one I'm just gonna put on top of it. And yeah. So as you can see, the fish is still frying. It took a while to fry because I want it to be dry. Just gonna leave it there for like 2 more minutes and I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna fry this one. Okay, so right here the official video starts. So this is the okra. I've already, I'm not gonna blend anything. I've already cut some and then the frozen one. That's the onions and that's all my meat. There's a seafood okra, the fish, the crab, and everything else. And these are my seasoning that I'm gonna be using. My shrimp seasoning if you follow my channel. And then this. So starting with the pot is here. The seafood was in there, so I'm just gonna pour 1 cup of water. you can see, 1 cup. Actually, I'm gonna pour 2 cups of water. So now I'm going to add a pinch of bicarbonate soda. You can see a pinch. And the reason for this is that it makes the okra stays vibrant green. And then after that, I'm just gonna add my onions and pepper. I didn't blend none of the onions or the pepper. And I'm just gonna let them cook. So I'm going to let it cook for like 6 minutes. Okay, so it has been cooking. You can't even see because of the smoke. So I wanted to say, in Syria we have different ways to cook okra. We have what we call fried okra, and we have what we call white okra. What I'm doing today is white okra because I didn't put in any oil. Though some people will also put a little bit of oil while they do their okra, their white okra. So the white okra we normally eat it with fufu. And Syrian fufu is made of cassava. So we eat the cassava fufu. I know other countries often do different kinds of fufu. So for the fish right here, I don't think I'm gonna put all of it. I'm gonna save some. Later I'm gonna cook spinach, and I'll use some of that because I feel like with the crab and everything will be too much, and the pot is very small. So I'm just gonna let it cook, and it looks like I'm gonna have to add 1 more cup of water. So it has been cooking, let's say, for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna pour first the this okra, the one that is not see, now I just find something that is hiding. Ugh, mess. Let me take it out and find it. I just find you. Okay, I got it. So I'm just gonna pour the okra in. And then I'm gonna stay and let it cook for like 6 minutes. So this is how it's looking. I also forgot to say that some people like their okra blended, so you can blend it as well, but I like mine, you know, chunky like this. So now I'm gonna add the remaining of the okra, the frozen one, and the onions, of course, and let it cook. Notice I haven't added any seasoning yet. I don't even think all of this okra is gonna fit in my pot. My pot is so small. I need to get a bigger pot. So when God blesses you, you have to get a bigger pot to share that blessing to everybody around you. Right? Okay. I think I'm gonna like add 1 more cup of water as well, because it looks like we need water for the okra to cook. Okay. So I ended up adding 1.5 cup. So what I rather do instead is that when the okra is cooked, I can just like push it on the side like this, and it will just smash. But right now it hasn't cooked yet. That's what I prefer doing than blending the okra. Looking good. So this is how the okra is looking. Very vibrant and yummy. So now I'm going to add my crab. I'm really scared that my crab might not fit into the pot. And all of my seafood, I'm praying it does. And I also forgot to add my peppers. And the last thing I'm going to do is add my seasoning. Yeah, my pot is so small. I'm gonna mix it now. So I managed to mix it. I'm gonna put my seasoning now. I'm gonna put 2 shrimp maggie right here. You can get it from African stores. If you don't have it, you can just use salt or any other seasoning that you have. This is what we call loaded okra soup. It's loaded with so many creatures. Ah, that looks so good. Who else wanna dive in with me? So I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of the MSG. Like that. That even came out a lot. I'm just gonna let it cook for 2 minutes and our okra is done. Ta-da! And everything is done. This is how you want your okra to be. If the plan is to eat it with some fufu. Okay, if you want to eat it with rice, in Ceylon we call it okra stew and we cook it differently. One day I'm gonna cook it in this channel and let you see the difference. Enjoy!